Hey guys, welcome back to Grogu Gaga. Here to talk about the latest episode of the Book of Boba Fett. This one was another one with very minimal Boba Fett.
Sorry, Chip.
Sorry, Chip. Yeah, Chip's upset, and rightly so. I understand. However, it is what it is, and so I'm just in the headspace now that whatever episode comes out, I'm going to try to appreciate it for what it is. When, regardless of what else it's supposed to be. But yeah, I feel your pain. I understand that. However, with that being said, that was personally, I know it was a ton of fan service, but it was the most fun I've had watching Star Wars since, I don't even know.
Revenge of the Sith for me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That much
Could
fun.
be. Yeah.
I like Rogue One better, but fun.
Yeah. Oh, totally. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe since Force Awakens, because I loved Force Awakens.
You do. Yeah.
But especially when it came out. So I'm just thinking about how I felt first seeing it. I might look back on this later and be like, eh. But and it definitely was fan servicey, but I feel like there's a general story. I just feel like it's not maybe cohesive yet and picking up fast enough. But yeah, I think it's gonna be there's gonna be something that happens. There's gonna be probably not by the next episode, but whatever the next season of Boba Fett or Mandalorian or whatever is, there's going to be a central threat. I think, probably just. I still think. I think the Crimson Dawn will show up, but
Kang the Conqueror.
Yeah, Kang the Conqueror is
in the multiverse.
In the multiverse of madness.
Crimson Dawn's a good bet.
I feel like that's going to happen, but I almost feel like there's still something above that. There's always bigger
Maul's
fish
ghost.
Thing. Yeah. Well, Maul was going to be the villain of the sequel trilogy in one of George's many sequel trilogy treatments.
What?
You hadn't heard that?
No.
And I believe it's true. I believe it's accurate. Him and this new Sith lady. I can't remember her name. But anyways, I'm glad that one didn't get made. But
yeah, no.
I don't know how accurate that was. If that even happened. If that was actually one of his real stories or not, if that was just an internet rumor. But, first of all, I love the episode. Yeah. So I'm going to say that. So, but I'll take it to y'all and see what y'all think overall.
I really did. I love the episode too. I'm not trying to nitpick because it gave us so much as fans that there's no way I can nitpick it and say it wasn't, good, because it was. Boba Fett's my favorite character, and I would rather them have named the show something different if they weren't going to do 2 whole episodes without him speaking.
It would make a whole difference if they just called it Tales from Tatooine. Tales from
Tatooine, that's great. That's great. Yeah, or
I didn't come up with that.
Cantina stories or something like that. Something like that. But it's good though. It's good. Of course, Ahsoka took me by surprise. That was the one that I had not thought of.
I didn't. I knew Dave Filoni was doing it, but I still didn't think he was going to stick her in there.
He won't do it. Not this time. And then boom, Ahsoka.
I thought it would happen later, and I also thought Luke meeting Ahsoka would happen.
Yeah,
like we would see their original meating.
I'm glad they met though. That's awesome.
But still, seeing them together was so surreal. I was smiling really the whole episode. As soon as I saw R2. I was like, okay, I know what's happening. I know where we are. Mm-hmm. I saw a green planet. I'm like, okay, it's not Tatooine, so that's good.
We're about to get doused with fan service.
Yeah, and I think that's okay. The rest of the show didn't have it, so keep it sparing, but also keep it driving the plot forward.
I will say for the Boba centric episodes of the first 4, they were slow burn to build up to this point. I feel like they were slow burn, and then they want to do a quick change of pace.
It was too quick.
It might have, I got a little,
a little jarring.
My neck
Whiplash,
hurts a little bit.
Yeah.
But it was fine. It was very much sudden, but I think it was just trying to ignite excitement in people, just a flash.
I think they kind of needed it though.
Especially after episode 3.
As much as I enjoy Boba Fett, and again, which now I do. Again, before I was like, whatever. But now he's got something to him. But I still think we need to see more of him and
my hope is
in his own show.
Coming up in The Mandalorian, he'll be a side character.
I think he will.
Season, almost every episode. I think he's going to go off Tatooine, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. I think he's going to come to do something bigger and more grandiose.
I've seen people saying he's going to end up with a Darksaber and be Mandalore.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, I think we talked about that last week. Yeah. That it could be a possibility. Cam, what'd you think of the episode?
I loved it so much. Speaking of Ahsoka, one of her first lines was, "I'm an old family friend."
Mm-hmm.
I was just so happy.
It's like, a little bit of happy tears on the inside.
Yeah, and she's like, "You're so much like your father."
Your father,
That was a good one.
That was great. And
Right in the feels.
yeah, for real. And it's just a like surreal, like so many, like I really appreciate this episode in particular, but also just the new shows for incorporating elements of all the trilogies. So we got the prequel connection with the flashback to Order 666, which was cool.
Whoa, yeah. That was
that Syndraulic?
Debating. It's debatable. I think it is. I
Some
think they
people think he
retconned
is.
that little
Hologram
that they see in the temple. Yeah, I think that is Syndraulic and his two apprentices because all the lightsabers match up. All three of them. So,
cool.
and yeah, they were there. That was their due. They were defending the steps, I think is what they said. Like,
Definitely a couple of retcons in this episode. But,
So I think that was Syndraulic, which is very cool. The Battle Master. It was very neat.
Also, something I saw today, you can see like Bo-Katan's, not Bo-Katan, sorry, Barris's symbol on the wall.
Oh.
Like, I don't know if that's like a Dave Filoni just like tease, or if it's a hint that she took Grogu.
Can you imagine?
Or maybe even like kidnapped him with nefarious plans. I don't know. It's a possibility. But I just saw that and thought, that was cool. I mean, with him, it could just be anything.
I was a little surprised that 15 clone troopers could take down 3 Jedi, though, even if 2 of them were Padawans. It's like, just kind of shot them down.
They were the 501st.
They were what?
That's true. The 501st is...
They're Vader's fist.
Yeah, they're always... They got
plot armor.
They got some credit to them.
Yeah, special clone troopers.
Plot armor.
Plot armor. Yeah, but yeah, I just appreciated we got that, and then we got, of course, the original trilogy with Luke, and then Ahsoka from Clone Wars and sequel trilogy with the new Jedi Temple
and
being built, and Cad Bane. Yeah. So I mean, really, like, I was going to try to go in order of the episode, but there's just so much to talk about that's just exciting.
Well, start off right off the bat.
Cobb Vanth.
Oh yeah.
I was like, dude, yeah.
I didn't expect him to show up.
I did not either. I was so happy.
I almost feel like if Rangers is happening, or if it was going to happen, that this was kind of going to be a setup for that with Cobb. And I don't think he's dead, by the way.
No, because the subtitle said, something's wrong with him.
Right.
Yeah.
Subtitles save everything.
So if there's no death certificate in Star Wars, they're alive.
Mm-hmm.
Han's alive still.
Even if there's a death certificate, doesn't mean anything.
There's no body.
The deputy's dead though, for sure.
Yeah, he's dead. Yeah.
Oh, he got blasted like 5.
Yeah.
He's like
he got
50 Cent, man. He got blasted like 9 times.
Yeah. Well, 50 Cent, he survived.
He did.
So maybe.
Oh.
But yeah, I love Cobb Vanth. I love Timothy Oliphant.
Mm-hmm. In the shootout.
The shootout scene was intense.
Looked so good.
In the beginning, was cool. Like he like definitely showed how cool he was against the Pikes.
Mm-hmm. He's a good marshal even without the armor.
Yeah, the Pikes are kind of underwhelming. I almost feel like
they're like terrorists.
Yeah,
blew up,
but like not. I don't know.
Reminiscent of Rogue One.
Yeah, yeah.
Like a plane. It looked like the way the Valkyrie, that movie, they killed Hitler or tried to kill Hitler, the bomb under his desk.
The Valkyrie? I haven't seen it.
Valkyrie, yeah, it's Tom Cruise, but yeah, it's about plot to murder Hitler by his own men. They reminded me of that, but they just like leaving that ice cream machine.
Yeah.
Filled with explosives. Cantono, that's right.
I love the way.
I wonder if the Cantono at the beginning was the same one.
I think they showed it open, and it was just a bunch of gold.
Or spice. Or
the spice, the second one. The first one, when Cobb Vanth sticks them up, the 4 of them.
It was gold. It was like money.
That was gold. Okay. Yeah, I was kind of like, I don't know, was halfway paying attention at that point. But I thought that was a cool way to introduce the show. Like, I wasn't expecting Cobb Vanth to show up in the beginning. But yeah, I like that. And then, of course, when I saw R2, I got excited just seeing his little... and whatever
sensor,
antenna, whatever it is. I knew right away. I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. So I knew where we were, and then seeing the green planet, knowing it was not Tatooine, I knew that we were gonna actually see Luke and
you just
Grogu
really
and
knew
all
it was
that.
not Tatooine.
What?
You were just relieved it
I
was
was,
Tatooine.
yeah, truly.
Oh my God, breather.
Yeah.
But by the end of the episode, I missed Tatooine.
Did you?
I did. I really did. I don't know why. It's got the actual Boba Fett storyline's got me in like a hostage.
They'll probably return to Tatooine. Like,
yeah, I think they got it.
They're gonna be like,
fight it out. Or something.
Why does everyone want to return to?
And then
why
we'll get into
go back
Kenobi
to
too.
Jakku?
So yeah, Tatooine's not going anywhere
Yeah,
for the time being.
yeah. I'm trying to figure out like how they. I mean, I guess they could still make it epic, but just feel like Tatooine's kind of a low key thing. But it might be. I mean, it might be a long episode, and it might be. They could fit a couple planets in there. I mean, I really don't know. Like the whole thing about the show is that it's so all over the place, which is like one criticism. Hey, you put your glasses on, I'm gonna put mine on too.
It's so bright in here. It's actually hurting my eyes.
Maybe I'll go get mine.
No, it's great. It's great. Yeah. Oh yeah, you could get yours. Yeah,
I have sensitive eyes as well.
So my glasses. Quick shout out. It's I forgot the brand. They're Boba Fett glasses. Style.
Are they?
Yeah. Look, they have the earpiece has a little Boba Fett helmet, and there's
wow.
the color and everything's his, and everything like that. And of course, they're John Lennon type shades too, which is part of my alley too. So I forgot what company that was.
John Lennon, Star Wars, perfect.
John Lennon played a droid. Yeah. Just imagine him as C-3PO.
Yeah. Somebody said they saw C-3PO, and I was like, wait,
Buck of the Bolts.
I don't remember that. C-3PO wasn't in the episode, was
I
he?
didn't see him.
Somebody commented that. I think they were mistaken. But,
yeah. No, he's not. He was not.
Okay, I was like,
I was just saying in general. Like,
well, no, somebody on Reddit said that.
actually said that.
Yeah, but I think
picking out the corner.
I think they were just.
We didn't
mistaken.
recognize him because of the red arm.
That's what it is. I wonder when he got that red arm. I think it was in the comics, but
it was.
Speaking of the comics, they already retconned something with Yoda's saber.
Yep, because it was Masamida was holding it up, didn't destroy it.
But whatever.
Yeah, it was very sweet for Luke.
I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
And cool to see original trilogy meeting the prequel trilogy. Yoda saber. It was really cool.
Yep.
So what do you think is going to happen with the next episode? Like, what's Grogu going to choose if y'all had to pick?
He's going to get in the mail and go with Mandalorian. Because I've seen people. This is a theory. I've seen people say that the Mandalorian is force sensitive, and he's going to be the next Tar Vizsla, Jedi Mandalore. That's what I think.
So could they train together?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I like that.
That'd be cool.
I think he is, because we've seen him do things that no human could do, even Mandalorians.
Yeah,
we've seen him do
I've
feats.
picked up on it. Yeah,
and kind of like Omega, and I think he is force sensitive. And then they're gonna, he's like the reincarnation of Tar Vizsla with the dark saber and everything, and take it from Mandalore.
That'd be pretty cool.
And one of the things we've wondered about is like if the season 3 of the Mandalorian can even be the same without Grogu. So that'd be a good way for like them to reunite.
They were not going to do that for very long. I called that.
Last
season.
I just didn't think it'd be that short.
Not that quick. Yeah. Right, you're right.
I really
before the season even started.
Yeah,
it's marketing, bro.
Yeah,
I gotta get your toys.
Somebody was like, maybe they just had 4 episodes planned for Boba Fett and then started the Mandalorian and like changed their mind. But that would be a weak series, though. Honestly, if it were just like 4 episodes of that and then that was it. I don't know. It's kind of confusing choices. But
I have faith in them. I guess these choices are for a reason. They didn't just do it willy nilly, like for no reason. Like
they usually they seem to have a much better grasp of like where it's going.
I've trusted them thus far, and I haven't been too disappointed.
Yeah,
and
Favreau other than not seeing enough Boba Fett, but it's
that's
weird.
That's true. But once again, I'm able to set that aside because I trust them.
Maybe in retrospect, you can look
make
back on
Boba just as good in like another series. You know,
he's gonna come back either. I
think I said last time, didn't I? That I don't want Boba Fett as the main character. Really, I just want him as a side character.
Yeah, that's the
doing
thing.
Cool stuff all the time. Like
I think that's kind of the.
I want him to be Cobb Vanth.
Yeah,
basically.
I think that's kind of the issue is that it was just like, I mean, he's got a cool backstory and there's a lot to explore, but not like in a whole series.
Right.
But I think that was always going to be the issue with the Boba Fett show. If he was going to be the lead. And I don't know if we said this on the podcast or if did we already we talked a little bit before the podcast, but did we talk about like having the show be named something different?
I think
the pamphlet of Boba Fett.
Yeah.
We were on mic.
The pamphlet of Boba Fett, yeah. Yeah. I mean, it should just
the Cliff Notes of Boba Fett.
I think they just named it that just because the name is familiar and like it'll draw people in.
That's true. It is Bando 1.5.
Yeah, I mean, it's marketing too. Like if they had called it Tales from Tatooine or whatever, and then it might not have drawn people in as much. So I don't know, But I kind of feel bad if there's people who started Boba Fett and weren't feeling it, and then they miss out on these episodes.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
But I think if they care enough, they're going to see it on Facebook or Instagram.
They'll hear about it.
Because after like 2 or 3 days, they post the posters of like the characters.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see. I know we'll see Luke and Grogu and maybe Ahsoka, but we already got a poster for last year. And Cobb Vanth.
We got a Cobb Vanth poster.
Yeah, I meant Cad Bane. Yeah.
Cad Bane.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Which they made him like really scary looking.
Yeah, I loved it.
I was just talking about that. I'm like, oh, he scared me, dude. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, like totally. Like, I mean, I thought he was intimidating in Clone Wars, but it was a cartoon and everything. But this was like,
I'm here to kick ass and chew toothpicks. I'm all out of picks.
It was really intense, and I was like, oh man. I mean, I knew it wasn't going to end well for Cobb Vanth, but I didn't know if he would kick the bucket or not. But I don't think. Yeah, I don't. We don't.
Once again, going back to my favorite thing that Star Wars does is westerns. So cool.
Yeah, I mean they do it.
Is that the first duel that they've ever done?
Yeah, like
an actual
1-for-1 shootout.
Yeah, with like the.
I'm trying to think.
I mean, there was the thing at the in the Ahsoka episode of Mando season 2, but it wasn't quite.
Yeah,
the same.
that's what I was thinking.
He like tried to trick Mando and like put it down on
It wasn't just
the ground,
like
but it wasn't
standoff.
straight up. Yeah.
But they were standing
in the middle of the town,
like the middle of the town. Yeah,
like Tombstone, like
yeah. But this had like people
Red Dead
peeking out the
Redemption.
windows and stuff. It
Yeah.
was spot on.
It was really cool.
it combined. I told my parents it combined, or my family, it combined both my favorite things: space and cowboys.
Space Cowboys.
It was perfect, dude.
What'd you think about Space Cowboy with Harrison Ford? Whatever it was called. Directed by Jon Favreau. Whatever the movie was called.
I don't know. I've never seen it.
I don't know what that is either.
Really?
Aliens, right? Cowboys and aliens.
Cowboys and Aliens.
Yeah. I never said that was too ridiculous premise for me.
You never saw it?
No, I didn't.
That's funny because
I didn't give it a chance.
It was a Jon Favreau movie.
That's funny. Maybe I will. Daniel Craig was in it, right?
Yeah.
Let me look it up. I think Jon Favreau did it.
You should watch Cowboy Bebop though.
Yeah, I've never.
I
anime.
don't like anime.
I don't care.
Didn't they do a live action
Bebop
thing?
yourself right out.
Yeah,
here.
there's a live action one on Netflix now.
But it was not as good. As,
not as good.
Naru no.
But it's very good. The live action is good too.
I would check it out. I know there's certain animes. We're just going with that from now on. After that guy said that in the thing that I can get on board with. So yeah, I believe Cowboys and Aliens. Yeah, he did that, and it had Harrison Ford. So he's got the connection.
Check that out
with Harrison Ford. So maybe he'll show up in the next episode. I don't think it's gonna be Harrison Ford though. Like if they do, I really think it'll just be a deep fake thing.
I have a new theory about Grogu and which he'll choose.
We're gonna be all over the place today because that's how the season's been.
Yeah, and we're excited
in the episode. But what is it?
I think, or this is kind of what I want. So I don't know for sure that it's gonna happen, of course, but I want Grogu to pick the lightsaber, obviously.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
And like finish getting trained by Luke.
Yeah.
And then like also come back to Din and like be like learn the ways of the Mando later, and then he would be the like force sensitive Mandalorian.
I've heard like some people speculate on that.
It'd
as
be
well.
kind of hilarious for little tiny Grogu to be the Mandalore.
It would be
the helmet. It's like Solid Snake just under a box.
We have to like resize his Darksaber.
Oh yeah.
Like the string, like pull it down.
Yeah, but I definitely want him to stay with Luke.
I do too. I mean, I think he will for the moment, and then if not, then maybe Chip's idea of like him leaving and then Luke being like, "Hey," and his synthetic voice to Mando, the Mandalorian. Would you like to join us? Speaking of that, we have different opinions on the quality of that as well. I thought Luke looked incredible. I mean, for what it is, like it's not perfect, but truly like amazing step up from the last season, and in my opinion, better than any we've seen so far in Star Wars. Chip felt like it looked a little too matte.
Like, matte. There wasn't
like a matte finish.
It wasn't where Sean said Tarkin was too shiny.
Yeah,
Luke was not shiny enough. There's got to be a balance between the two. Like I like Tarkin's better, honestly, but I don't.
But that's
why
the thing.
Exactly. I can't point out why, but it just maybe because he was in a dark setting, like the Death Star, and
That's
Luke was
true.
in the middle of the day. You could see it more.
That's
and I'm
almost,
colorblind too, so that might be affecting it too. You got to
It
remember
could
that.
be.
So I don't.
That's almost why I like this better, because like it amazes me more that they did it in bright sunlight.
Right.
And I was like, only a couple moments where I was like,
right.
But it looks like the work of the YouTuber they hired. So Shamook. So good for him.
Yeah, for real. What a great career
That's
for this
great,
guy.
He's like, oh well, made it the big time.
Oh,
Yeah.
He's set.
But I mean,
Disney money.
But there's something about anything with the Uncanny Valley. Like everybody's going to see it differently. Like with Tarkin and Leia, some people were debating if Leia looked better, if Tarkin looked better. People had different opinions on that as
They
well.
both look good in that for me, but
I thought Leia looked good. I think Leia looked better than Tarkin.
really,
as far as like, again, the shininess of the skin and the lighting. Like I'm
not looking at the shininess. That's probably what I'm with the difference between us. I'm looking at the mouth movements.
Yeah,
The mouth movements are so choppy on Luke. That's the thing.
Well, but I thought in this episode that it was a lot of like whoever the actor was. I think it was really mostly him. Except there were a few moments. I did catch a few moments where it didn't sync up. But that's just what I'm theorizing, that it was actually mostly the guy, whoever it was, assuming it was the same guy from last season.
And another thing I can tell, because I know a deep fake when I see one because they don't express very much.
Yeah.
Luke did not have a single emotion.
Yeah, there's definitely...
You can't do that with
well, actually,
deep fakes. Like, it was really hard to do with deep fakes to show like a smile or a big old like a scream.
There's quite a few scenes though. Like I agree with that, and there were scenes with that, but there were quite a few scenes where he looked like Mark Hamill in Return of the Jedi.
Meditating. Yes,
yeah, that. But also when he was with Ahsoka and he gave her some like genuine human emotion looks, like he looked at her and it looked like Mark Hamill. Like,
but then the voice didn't change.
Yeah, I mean,
it was flat the entire time.
Yeah, the voices. I mean, yeah,
it was just that's the reason. I think it was just a combination of factors for me.
Yeah,
color blindness, the voice, all that stuff. But I mean, not saying I didn't like. I'm super impressed with what they did. Like it's amazing.
Yeah,
and I'm so glad they're working on this technology so we can get these characters. Down the road.
I mean, it's harder to like come to terms with it. I think like with until they like master it. But I mean, at this point, to me, that was the best I've seen, and it surprises me that it was in this episode, like of a TV show. But I think that was why I think all the budget went into that episode and the last episode.
Yeah,
truly. I mean,
didn't one of y'all say that the penultimate one is like the episode? Yeah,
I think Chip said that.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. That's probably
it. Always is. I use Breaking Bad as an example.
Yeah. Very good example.
So, but it was directed by Rian Johnson. Did we say that too? The penultimate episode of the entire series of Breaking Bad is Rian Johnson.
Ozymandias.
Ozymandias.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't realize that. I knew he directed it, but I didn't realize it was.
That was definitely the best episode for me. But yep. So this is the one because they have to build to the tension. The penultimate is the tension building episode in conflict episode.
Yeah.
So you get a resolution in the final episode. And it's satisfying. You get cathartic.
Maybe we'll get a resolution.
Like an emotional release. You're not going to get a total one because there's going to be a cliffhanger because they got to make the money. But we got to drive money.
So I'm wondering if the post credit scene is actually going to be the Luke and Grogu show, which I know I have like this dream of that, like a pipe dream, but like it did so well, like and something was copyrighted. What was it? I already forgot. It was something copyrighted with the word Jedi in it, and it was like a leaked Tales of the Jedi. Is that what it was? Something like that was leaked. I don't know. And it was on the list of animated shows, though, so it's possible on the animated shows. So it's possible it could be that, but like that would be if there were any like post credits scene or teaser, like I feel like it would have to be that because that would probably be a show that's coming up because like. With Mandalorian, they did Boba Fett because they were following his story, and that was the next thing. I don't think they could really tease like Obi-Wan or anything.
They could tease Obi-Wan.
I mean, they could just like do a trailer.
Yeah,
like
that's
what that
Spider-Man style.
Yeah,
right. So I mean, it could. I
was thinking that or Andor.
It could go either way. You mean like Andor trailer?
Andor trailer. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, who knows? Maybe.
The more I hear about Andor, the more excited I am about that show. It's going to be so good.
I hope
you probably won't like it, John. I'm just thinking because I'm not because of Rogue One, but it's a spy movie. I don't know if you're into like.
Oh, I like spy movies. Well, I think it's going to end up being better than I hope. But I also felt that way about Bad Batch, and then it disappointed me. But
yeah, because that's a rare miss from Filoni, though.
Yeah, because I was like, I wasn't on board, and then I was on board, and then I wasn't again. So
we'll see. First seasons are always the worst. So.
They are, but it's almost like they do that on purpose. But I don't think they have to do that. They don't have
Why
to.
Would you do that?
They have to. Well, I think they have to catch a momentum and like a feel for what they're doing.
Yeah,
it's a bunch of stuff going on, and the characters can change in the writers' minds over
That's true.
like a season. You know what I mean? Like on the downtime.
Yeah.
So improve upon that character. So it's an imperfect art. That's what's art. You know what I mean? It's storytelling. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not medicine. It's not.
Right.
Not surgery.
But I almost feel like at this point they would have got a better feel of.
You would think,
but
especially they're all using the volume. Like it's the same.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they introduced the characters beforehand for Bad Batch, but.
So
anyway, that's just a tiny nitpick of the actual storytelling of it.
Yeah.
It's kind of choppy, but
of the episode of the season.
Everything Disney's done.
That's true.
Choppy.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, Mandalorian season 2 was pretty good.
It was good.
That was like it had the cameos, but it kept moving forward to the finale. I thought that was the best of the shows as far as like a central plot line that moved and made progress.
Yeah.
And it wasn't too slow or too fast. Like it was a perfect amount. And they had the cameos in the show, but they fit the storyline. And I think this is too. I just think it's it was just too abrupt from the end of the Boba Fett story, even though Boba Fett, the show is still on. But
well, we'll see what happens next week.
I'm excited.
It's gonna be a big blow up. I think.
Yeah.
I wanted to see Fennec, Din, and Boba fight again together.
They need to.
That was such a good dynamic.
I think they will.
Oh yeah.
I think they're gonna have Boba in this episode. Like do some.
They're all such cool characters. Like I mean,
yeah.
That's the one thing this Filoniverse has done is
and we'll,
really compelling characters. Like really.
Yeah.
It's not the plot can be a little achy sometimes, but the characters are what they're centering around.
And the I think Cobb Vanth will come back. I think he's gonna be okay, and he's gonna come back in the episode.
I think so
it's
too.
gonna be like a big thing with Cobb and
It's going to be the motivation for the village to like help.
yeah.
I want to see Cobb Vanth take out Bane.
That would be cool. Well,
I
somebody
want
should
to
do
see
it.
that you think Boba's going to do it. You think Boba's going to do it all the time. Then all of a sudden Cobb Vanth goes.
I would
think
be cool with
Boba's
that. I
gonna
mean,
do it.
Beats
Cobb
him in a
Vanth-
shootout.
Cobb Vanth is cool. He's just chill.
He's
but
my
also
he's
like,
my favorite book character probably that's been introduced in books.
of all 2 or 3.
Mercurial Swift was one too. He's just a bounty hunter. He's pretty cool.
Introduced in a book and is in the show.
Huh?
In the show?
I'm talking about book characters.
Oh, just in general.
Yeah, so I'm glad he was introduced
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking
into
about
the
ones
show. Yeah,
brought
he's one of my
forward.
favorite book characters, and I'm glad they brought him into the show.
Yeah, gotcha.
If you had a poof, that was me. Sorry.
Yeah. What else? Yeah, so I think we could see like Cobb Vanth, Fennec, Boba, Din. I don't know. Maybe Luke will come back.
Bo-Katan, Mace, Yoda,
Yeah.
No Mace.
Kanan's ghost,
Oh, yeah.
No. Oh yeah, Kanan is dead by now.
Dexter
I
Jester.
didn't think about it. You think we'll see Luke and Grogu again, or is, like in this episode, or is it just going to be like
no, never again.
I kind of don't think
tease.
there. Well, maybe like a little bit of like Grogu's decision or something.
Maybe
but I don't-
Luke will show up at the end. And
I don't think they're
like,
going to come to Tatooine.
I don't want Luke to show up
would be-
twice in the end of the seasons and save them.
No, I don't want
Oh,
that.
okay,
I just thought
okay.
maybe he would. Yeah, but like or Han. I still think Han's. I mean, there's been so many rumors about
I
that.
want Boba to save everybody. The Boba Show. Come on.
But he
Yeah.
can still do it. I mean,
can,
he
yeah.
could be the one that does it. Like I still
Gonna be the one that saves, man.
Oasis fan over here.
No, I want Boba to do the heavy lifting next episode. I think they've given him a break.
I think they will.
The slow burn on his story is done now.
Yeah.
Now they can do one explosive final, entry into the season and make everybody go woohoo for Boba.
Yeah, I think that, and I really think they will. And the whole time I thought they've been building up. I thought it would happen sooner, but I think he'll get some good time.
And that's why I think there might be a season 2 of Book of Boba Fett, like all those flashbacks to Camino and all that. Those are
Sure.
still unanswered. Like those are not connected yet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
much.
I think they're
So
more
he's-
than just callbacks to. The,
Yeah.
And I think it's going to be just like this one, man. Maybe more characters from the other verses coming into the Book of Boba Fett season
Yeah.
2. Just like I think Boba Fett's going to go. Mandalorian,
Yeah.
Ahsoka probably. You know what I mean? Like they're all.
Oh yeah.
It's just it's
so much
it's
to
literally the
keep track
MCU
of.
is what we for Star Wars now.
Yeah.
Which I'm so excited about because that's my.
No, I
they
do
do
like
it
that.
so well in the MCU.
Yeah. And well, Kevin Feige's doing a Star Wars movie. So
Yes.
if
Yeah.
they were to, if he were to do one, it would be the Avengers type crossover.
It would.
Yeah.
So I
Just don't get Josh
I think
Whedon
that's
to do
going
it.
to happen. Don't get who?
Don't get Josh Whedon.
Oh no, he won't. he's
canceled.
canceled again. He's been canceled,
Again?
but he's canceled again. But that would be cool.
Mr. Sixhead.
I think that should be whatever the next movie is for sure over
Yeah.
Rogue Squadron, which is just an odd choice.
Right.
I think they just get a little bit hasty when they're announcing these shows. Like they're like, and especially like, well, because with the investors call, I think they were just like, let's just come up with 10 shows that might come out,
Yeah.
and then like see what happens. Just so the investors are like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
10
And
shows.
see how excited the fans get.
Yeah.
About certain stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I think especially now again seeing like this, the episode, I think they're going to know what kind of stuff people want going forward.
They really wanted to do what people wanted the Babu Freak, the hey, a Star Wars story. They really wanted people.
I'm for it. I'm here for it. I still want to see Maz. I don't think it's going to happen.
Not
now.
here, but
But if it does, that's cool. They still need some muscle, as they say.
If Boba sticks around in the Mandalorian, they could go to Maz's castle. He could be there in that show.
Yeah,
and meet Han and meet Maz, all that too.
Oh, yeah.
So
I thought that would have happened, but I mean, it still could, but I doubt it.
Yeah, I thought it was a little weird that Din just thought to bring in Cobb Vanth's village. You know, that's not a whole lot of help.
Yeah,
that's not an army by any means.
Yeah,
your 5 men could really help us against 1,000 pikes.
Yeah,
when he said
I've seen them roll sand.
I know a guy.
I thought maybe he was gonna go like visit that group of the Tusken Raiders.
Yeah,
or something
that worked with them,
or really anybody.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's cool. I love Cobb Vanth, so
like these crippled old women and stuff. He's asking to fight. Like, your people are fighters. And I was like, no, what?
Not really, not so much.
They're dried up crusty.
I do want to live in that town. They look like they get along and have a good time.
They do. Little commune, yeah. Mm-hmm. little compound.
So realistically, what do y'all think the next episode is going to be? Just a big battle with the Pikes.
Yeah, like running the Pikes off.
Like
of
the Game of Thrones episodes where they did nothing but like 3 episodes of Game of Thrones was nothing but that battle. Mm-hmm. Like the battle on the wall, the battle of the bastards. All those were just that battle. I hope so.
Yeah.
And then of course, again, even the battle of the bastards had somebody come and save everybody at the end, right there. It was Sansa Stark.
I don't know, but I'm listening.
There was that plot arc in both those battles. Someone swept in and saved the heroes. So that's probably going to happen, I'm thinking, because that just seems like formulaic at this point.
Who would that be?
Maybe
Han.
Maybe Han. Yeah.
Thrawn and Han.
Maybe Han, like you did for the trench run.
Yeah. That would be great. That'd be great. But like they
Great shot, kid. 1 in a million.
But they just
blow this thing. Go home.
They just take the scene from A New Hope,
put it in there,
and just put it in there.
That'd be hilarious.
That would be something. Well, not unheard of, because in Rogue One they took the actual footage from A New Hope for some of the
Let's fly, Boba.
Let's fly, Lando. Nice flying, or whatever he says.
Whatever he says.
I don't know. That was a weird cameo.
Debate buffet plate at Bennigan's.
I hear there's we've probably talked about a 4-hour cut that's been rumored. Like actually, like from somebody in the know of that movie
of Rogue One,
of Rise of Skywalker.
Oh, cool.
So
cool.
Rogue One deserves like some deleted scenes. I just want to see those. I mean, like I know it's from like everything was overhauled.
Talk about Sean's a perfect masterpiece as it is. Stop.
That's true.
I don't need deleted scenes. I'm just kidding. No, I would like to see them, because there were some. They rewrote that one pretty heavily, didn't they?
That's what I got. And there was a lot more Vader scenes. Like one was confirmed recently. A scene with him and I guess Krennic again. But
I bet the story group wanted to use him sparingly.
Yeah.
Vader.
No, that's
too
smart.
much Vader, and it's not the main series.
That's smart. I think they needed.
I think he had just enough in that movie.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, it was very powerful.
Yeah, that's like the saving grace for Rogue One for me. But we're over here with our controversial. Everybody's got them. Controversial opinions. Rogue One's
Look, we're not fighting, and we're not
fighting, and we don't hate each other.
Yeah.
We were
big babies.
We intend to treat each other with respect.
Speak freely.
We speak freely.
In my Bolivian spa.
But what can we agree on? We like the episode overall.
Huh?
But we can't agree on that we like the episode.
Oh, one of my favorite. Sean said it's the most fun he's ever had watching a Star Wars.
In a long time. I
think I said that same thing, but Revenge of the Sith was the last time I had that much actual fun. Of course, I was like 11, go to the theaters to go see Revenge of the Sith, but I still get giddy when I watch Revenge of the Sith, though. So when I watch the TV shows, they're just so good. They're just so rewatchable too. In fact, me and my family are doing that this weekend.
I think the last time I felt close to that wasn't a movie was the Rebels 2 season finale with Ahsoka and Vader.
Flight of the Apprentice was that was some good Star Wars storytelling right there.
Yeah.
Rebels is so, man. If you haven't watched Rebels, I might go rewatch it. It's
I've
so
been
good.
about
Everybody's like gets thrown off because I think the blade designs and stuff and the animation, it's for kids.
Yeah, it would have been so much better if but they didn't have the budget, I think, at that point.
But I like it because they did it because Ralph McQuarrie, they did they were inspired by his
cool.
artwork. So I mean,
they're still pulling out Ralph McQuarrie artwork. I don't understand where it's coming from.
Yeah,
like is it just like a library of just like because they are like stuff I've never seen. They keep pulling out, and I'm like that's crazy. Stuff that they're implementing, like the Exegol was from the original Return of the Jedi throne room.
What was the name of the planet? It's
Not
not Coruscant. It was
Cad Abaddon.
Abaddon.
Had Abaddon.
That's right. That's right. Had badass Abaddon.
Had Abaddon. I don't know if it's it's something like that.
Hank got heel got dingle.
Had Abaddon. Is that what it was?
I think it's Had Abaddon. I think
Abaddon.
Right.
Is it Had? It is Had Abaddon. Okay, Abaddon.
Had Abaddon.
Christopher Walken.
One does not simply walk into Had Abaddon.
Man, I really could go on just about. I was just smiling so much, just seeing Luke interact, and just like it really, to me, it felt like a lot of people say, like the Return of the Jedi sequel, like what you would expect. After that, somebody on Reddit said the quote: "There's no place more safe in the galaxy than here with Master Luke." Oof. Because we know how that goes down.
No, Ben.
Oh, yeah.
Now in canon, I think they said that Ben was Luke's first student, so that might be a hint if Grogu doesn't stay. But it could also just be retcon.
When was that?
Bloodline, I think.
Way before Grogu.
Yeah. Oh, totally. Yeah.
So,
but they
could retcon it. It still makes sense in the canon.
I'm fine with certain things being retconned. I mean, it's only major retcons that bother me. Like, I'm fine with Yoda's saber showing up. Like,
Yoda's saber.
Maybe it just, maybe he just repieced it, or maybe it was Yoda's second saber. I mean, Palpatine had two sabers.
Like Ahsoka has a Shoto and a real lightsaber. Yeah,
he has a Shoto and a really even smaller Shoto.
He's a butter knife, light butter knife.
Yeah.
I was really moved by like Din just kind of like looking up at Luke.
It was hard.
Grogu.
It was sad.
Yeah, it was very sad.
And then he was struggling. Like he really was like, he is like that parent that wants to visit the kid at college.
Yeah.
But like he's like struggling really hard to not do it.
They just did such a good job of establishing their relationship and connecting them.
And then of course I'm an old friend of the family, which you mentioned. That's amazing. I love seeing the two of them. Like we talked about that fan edit of.
You should. I'm an old frenemy of the family.
A frenemy. That's true.
Yeah.
In a way. And then saying you're like your father was cool. But yeah, that whole interaction, like I think Luke had some emotion for sure. I think go back and watch it, and you might still disagree.
He had some like smirks just at like Grogu's.
Like some smirks and but like when he gave his serious looks, like it looked. I mean, I was definitely like there's some spots where I was like, that could just be Mark Hamill totally.
Yeah, it was a trip because
it's got to be trippy for Mark Hamill to be watching it.
Oh yeah,
it'd be like. To hear his voice. I mean, his voice wasn't perfect, but like I was able to suspend my disbelief. That's the thing.
I turned my volume down when he was speaking. It was fine.
If you can get to, I mean,
once again, I was using my Sennheisers, which are like really expensive. And you can really nitpick that. So I just turned it all the way down.
I mean, there's totally a couple moments, but like it
was fine.
I'm
amazed at where they are right now with it too.
Yeah, I could be on board with the show, live action show now, because I mean, it's only going to get better. I would hope,
and probably cheaper for them to do.
And if they just keep getting more audio samples from Luke or Mark Hamill's interviews, and But I was kind of impressed with some of the inflections. Like they were actually able to get, inflections. But in some parts were obviously like robotic sounding, but not even robotic. I mean, it kind of was, but more just like that kind of cadence. Let's see. I'm just scrolling through Reddit right now. Did Luke Skywalker just get more screen time than either Boba or Din? Yeah, he did.
He did.
I'm okay with it. I mean, I'm okay with it.
I like the training montage with Grogu on his back.
Yeah, that was cute.
And he did the same flip that he did in Dagobah.
Yep.
That was nice. I was like, oh, neat.
And I liked Grogu getting zapped by the training remote.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then, like, when he rolled it to him,
Oh,
he's like, no, not
Like
like
a little
that.
ball.
More CGI. That was very questionable. His jumping when he was jumping on the rocks. I did not like that.
Who?
Grogu.
Oh,
He looked like Play-Doh again.
Grogu looked like Play-Doh.
Yes.
Oh, whatever. I'm like more forgiving for aliens.
True.
CGI, like way more forgiving
Yeah.
than like the Mandalorian.
The water
season
animation
2,
was good though.
Was so yeah. Well, the animation, yeah, yeah, yeah. It was some good animation for filming live action water.
Yeah, you can definitely tell them they're perfecting their craft with the volume. Like it's getting
The frog. Yeah, I guess so. You think that was all the volume?
most of it.
Yeah, it probably was. Yeah, that's true. I mean, like, because the Ahsoka episode was all the volume and it looked very convincing. That's crazy. Yeah, and it's got to be like. And like Ahsoka has got, or Rosario Dawson's got to be like, freaking out as well, like that she gets to have screen time with Luke Skywalker, and then Hayden. Like, there's there's actually a point where I was like, dude, they've done so much. Just they're gonna have just Hayden's Force Ghost just show up and be like, hey guys, what's up?
I brought Little Caesars.
I can't wait for that as well. We're gonna see Hayden again and Obi-Wan and Ahsoka. It's just like mind blowing.
Yeah, it's almost too much.
Almost too
Yeah.
much. There's a fine line, but too much would be like just some like ridiculous stuff like Mace Windu coming back.
I agree with that. I don't want Mace.
This is going to save him from the temple.
I know
It's going to be a grizzled Mace.
People keep
just
thinking
get out
that.
of the window.
I mean, like, fine if they want to have a cameo with Mace Windu, that would be I would accept that, like a flashback, and that's it. But don't bring him back from the dead. Please. And so did Max Rebo die too because he got blown up?
Nobody. There's nobody.
There's nobody.
Can't confirm. And Figure Dan. It's Figure Dan and Max Rebo and two musicians. It's like Buddy Holly.
I know. The day the music died in Star Wars.
The music died in Star Wars.
Yeah. I kind of like
Figure Dan the middle notes and Max Rebo both dead today.
I liked and it was probably subtle and maybe unintentional, but maybe intentional, that they showed the explosion and the fire, and then the next scene was the temple.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know if that was like a foreshadow or intentional or not.
Ooh, well,
Definitely could have been. And I also want to say people give Dave Filoni a hard time on his live action episodes, but really, like I really appreciated all the scenes and the way they were shot. Like because I actually paid attention. I was like, I'm going to see if his directing is good or if it's bad, as they say.
I love the Din Djarin in one Starfighter crotch shot.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Like up his junk.
You got to have
Like,
those.
Yeah.
They had that in Revenge of the Sith with Anakin.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Maybe I'm thinking of a deleted scene,
Maybe because I remember his.
but they definitely did.
Obi-Wan and Anakin were like cameras right here the whole time.
Either it's a deleted scene or it's a behind the scenes, but I definitely saw.
Okay.
that.
Well, no, I just thought it was neat. I was like, I really like that shot.
Yeah.
It
me
looks like
too.
Top Gun. You know what I mean? Like that's cool.
Yeah.
Bringing other influences.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what else, but there's definitely some shots where I was like, okay, he's stepping up his game. I think he's training for Ahsoka, the Ahsoka series.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Ahsoka showing up was totally like, which is funny. We should have just been like, of course she's going to show up.
Right.
Dave Filoni wrote it.
Yeah.
Um,
I thought she would. I was.
you did? You
yeah.
thought that was I thought I considered it, but I didn't think it was going to happen. But yeah, I'm just so happy to see them on screen together, and because we talked about that Return of the Jedi edited clip that fanboy did.
Fin guy.
Fun guy.
He's a mushroom.
He's a fun guy. I thought that like seeing that was really cool, and so to actually see it, like, yeah, it's amazing. The frogs, it was cute.
The frog lady comes back.
The frog lady comes back.
Cameo in the next episode.
She rises up from the water, like the X-wing. That's what
And she eats Grogu.
Yeah, that's what Grogu does. He, instead of the X-wing moment when he lifts it, he lifts Frog Lady out of the water. That's where she's been. So many characters: Cobb Vanth, Luke Skywalker, Din, Grogu, Ahsoka, R2, Boba, Cad Bane, Cobb
Syndrolic.
Vanth. What?
Syndrolic.
Syndrolic, probably.
Probably.
Yeah, I almost expected to see like a little bit of Anakin in the background, but that would have been a little too much.
That scene in Ricky Bobby.
That might have been the line.
The scene in Ricky Bobby where the guy from Macon, what's his name?
I don't know. I haven't seen it in so long.
He like peeks out of the corner. Because he's supposed to be dead.
Oh,
he's supposed to be dead. And, like he's like picking out of the corner.
Blake Clark is Blake Clark? Is that who you're talking about?
No, it's the young guy. Kenneth.
Kenneth McBrayer.
Jack McBrayer.
Yeah, Kenneth is
they're trying to convince Ricky Bobby that he died so he could race better. And you see him poking out of the side, like I can see you.
Yeah, I remember that now. I don't know. I don't think that's. I mean,
the only thing you can do for me right now to make it like any more like fan servicey in a good way is to bring the Falcon, Chewie, and Han.
Yeah.
In.
I love the that old meme of Boba like sorry, what was it? Boba trying to
Radabantha
passing by in the season 2 finale of The Mandalorian, and then Luke and Grogu are passing. You know that meme where the two cars are passing and they look at each other?
Yeah.
And it's like, it's Boba coming that way and then Luke going the other way looking at him. Like, that's how I would love to see how Han...
I want that to come up too. Yeah, exactly.
Like how Han would... And that, but also how Han would interact, like if he like tries to shoot him, like he does with the dinner scene in Empire. And then
Chewie right there.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Boba's ready to fire, dude. Like,
I think he'll show up. Man, I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot. But, you know, I don't care. I think
it's a tree.
We need some fun in the world. Fan service is, you know, it can go overboard, but man, I like it. I'm in for it.
I'm here for it.
And there's some more, you know, more comic stuff coming out. Another Sabe
good
comic. Just good stuff right now.
The Sabe comics are pretty good.
Yeah, I love those. It's been, I mean, like, there's been so much, like, it's been kind of slow in Star Wars world, especially with no announcements for anything. But
yeah.
I think it'll pick up. I'm really excited for whatever happens next. I don't know really what's going to happen, other than I think it's going to be a big, just a big Pike blowout, big episode, a lot of action.
I have a feeling, just like in Return of the King, they're going to be besieged in Jabba's palace by the Pikes. Have all your guys. They're all fighting them, about to lose. The female Tusken comes out with a bunch of Tuskens.
Oh, that'd be cool.
And
is she dead?
Like
Gandalf.
Is she alive? She's alive. There's nobody. Like literally, he was piling bodies.
She was the only one.
No black,
right.
no black robes. So I think she's going to get help. She's going to sweep in like Gandalf.
That'd be cool.
Unite the Tusken Raiders.
Unite the Tuskens, and I think that was Boba's ultimate goal anyway.
That's true, and that was a good setup and be good.
I really think they're going to go something like that.
It'd be a good way to circle around and like
that way he can leave
closure.
and go with Mando too.
Yeah,
so he can leave it with the Tusken Raiders.
Yeah, that sounds great.
That's my thought. I don't know. I thought about that last night after I watched it.
Cool.
It's state of delusion.
It's I mean, it's going to be hard to like close everything in one episode, but yeah, we got a million Star Wars things coming, so.
That would also explain why Din didn't go and like get why he didn't go get the Tusken Raiders that he knows that he's friends with.
Right, yeah. Everybody's friends with Tuskens now.
Yeah, they're pretty chill. Turns out,
except for Anakin. Yeah, I'd love to see like him like Force Ghost Anakin like trying to make up with the Tuskens. Not actually, but that would be a funny piece of imagery in my head. I don't know what else other than that. Right here, somebody who said Cad Bane and a few other things were going to show up says Han, Kira, and Bosk will show up.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I believe it, but it could be just a theory, that just kind of an obvious theory. But
Ahsoka, I'd see Dengar, because Dengar was way more intricately involved in the EU
Tatooine
plot than Trandoshan.
Is he going to be the weird hybrid thing that he turned into?
Not yet. I don't want to see that again in my eyes ever again. Humpty Dumpty melting eggs, dude.
It's frightening.
Like, oh my god! I was like, oh, that is something right of like a Geiger thing. Like that's.
And we don't even know if that's actually
a Geiger
thing, but
it's a horror movie.
Yeah, you think we're going to see a lot of chrysanthemum action?
Yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Ahsoka seemed to be leaving Luke and Grogu, so I don't think it'd be crazy for her to show up.
I think. Yeah, I don't know what's she doing right now. She's just chilling.
Jay chilling.
She is, but she did she had some lightheartedness to her in this episode. That reminded me of Clone Wars Ahsoka, which is nice. Definitely, somebody's like, he's like, oh, Luke Ahsoka's going to happen. That shipping. And I'm like, that'd be so weird.
Jeez.
Why are people the way they are? Why are they that way? Why are that way? I mean, that makes
he was like, he kind of eyed her up and down. I was like,
he's checking her out. He winked at her.
I went back and he did kind of do that, but it wasn't that way.
Smacked her butt in the shower.
Yeah, that would just be weird.
Yeah, no
so
thanks.
weird. So weird.
Ooh,
She's the new
Senpai.
She's the new Mary Jane. And Ahsoka. Oh man, that would be weird.
Yeah.
I'm not for that. I'm not here for that.
Oh no, I'm not considering it for an instant.
No, I know.
No way. Gross.
I just thought I thought that was a funny theory.
Yeah, for sure.
But people be crazy. And no offense if you think that if you're listening, but I mean you're crazy.
All of you are crazy.
Or we'll do like Reddit remind me in 4 years if they actually do that and prove us wrong. Anything else you want to say? I mean, I think we touched pretty much everything as far as we can. Yeah. Like I loved it.
Lego Star Wars is coming out soon.
Oh yeah, and I'll probably actually get that. I don't play many games, but I might.
We should play together. I think it's the co-op.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, y'all have a PS4, right?
Grayson does, so I can borrow.
That'd be fun.
No.
We could do an episode.
That'd be really
That'd be fun.
That'd be neat. Anyway, I'm just spitballing. I'm trying to wrap up the episode.
And we might have some downtime between whatever the next show is. Like we don't know.
Between February and March, or April, that kind of time frame.
I think as soon as it's over, I think we're gonna know the release dates for the next shows. Cool. I hope.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
Hope so too.
I'm so excited to get Kenobi. I love Boba and everything.
I'm too excited. Yeah.
The Kenobi, I think that they've been working on to be the best show that it can be. Like like Boba Fett, it's kind of a spin-off of Mandalorian.
Yeah.
I love Boba. He's my favorite character, but it's not gonna get the attention to the craft. Like Kenobi is.
Plus, they need the big show to like get casual fans.
Right.
Somebody was like, casual fans don't care about Obi-Wan. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, he was in the original movie. He's one of the most iconic characters of all time, one of the most recognizable names. So there's no way that's
Ewan McGregor. So.
Yeah, and Hayden, and there's no way it's not going to be like the biggest Star Wars show yet.
At least it's not a droid movie. Oh wait,
a droid story.
They are doing one.
I don't know. Yeah,
I don't know about. I don't know how I feel about that.
I think Anthony Daniels is recording that right now.
I saw him in like a CGI.
Doing some mocap or something.
Meeber Gascon, D Squad, let's go. He's going to come back from Clone Wars, the little tiny guy.
Yeah.
Meeber Gascon.
Anthony Daniels, man. I could talk about that guy, but don't want to. I like C-3PO. That's all I'm going to say. As far as Anthony Daniels goes, he's so pretentious and like.
They're pretentious now?
They're pretentious now. Oh, they fly.
Terribly
now.
pretentious.
Yeah, I'm with you on that line.
But I don't, like Radiohead.
It's like Radiohead.
Yeah. But no, I'm excited for the last episode, for the future of the series, for the future of all the series.
Yeah,
it's a good. I say this every week, I think, but it's a good time to be alive as a Star Wars fan.
It's a good time. If you're having dark times and bad times, just keep in mind we got Star Wars coming. And you got
Star Wars, and you get the Grogu Gaga podcast guys.
Yeah, that's
soothe you. We even do some
the dynamic duo right there. Those two things.
In the next episode, we're gonna do
We'll do some whispering. We're gonna do some version.
But.
Yeah,
but once again, thank y'all for shouting out. I see more people starting to follow and view stuff.
Yeah, I see more comments and stuff. So comment if you listen and share it. I did want to say one other thing. Y'all excited about Moon Knight?
No. Yes.
No,
I am.
Why?
Have you seen the trailer,
dude? Right?
I am a Marvel dude.
Did you see the trailer?
I have not. I need to go watch it.
It looks really good.
Very cool trailer.
I just love Oscar Isaac, and I love
Oscar Isaac too. That would be my draw to go see it.
The costume is amazing, and the story I can relate to because it's about a guy with a sleep disorder. So, so yeah, I'm on board. I'm really excited.
I'm sure it'll be good. We still need to watch Hawkeye though. So
you didn't, or you did?
I have not yet.
Hawkeye was surprisingly good.
Very cool.
That's what y'all said at trivia.
Yeah,
I don't know. I just don't find him compelling.
Oh, he's not. I mean, he is now. They made him compelling.
Good. Okay.
It's one of those things.
Well, maybe next weekend because me and my girlfriend are going to watch Mandalorian and Boba Fett. So
cool.
So we get all
together.
Yeah.
Oh, she hadn't.
She's seen Mandalorian before. She wants to rewatch it though.
Good for her.
Then so we can watch all the episodes of Boba Fett too. And my sister and my parents probably are too. We're gonna hunker down in the compound.
They're gonna love. They're gonna love some of them.
That sounds like a great weekend, man.
Yeah.
And I'm excited.
Well, I think with that said, we're gonna peace out. But
y'all have a great weekend.
Hopefully, we'll be back next week, and we're gonna talk about the finale, and hopefully, we'll have some exciting stuff to talk about.
See you next time,
as Cad Bane would say. But may the force be with y'all, and y'all be safe.